Good afternoon and welcome to my interpersonal analysis presentation. My name is Carolyn Lane. Today I would like to talk a little bit about my relationship with my mother-in-law. While our relationship has not always been the best throughout the years, and I could try to communicate with her whenever possible, there is a lack of a close interpersonal relationship that we have. I've tried to use different communication techniques to see if this would solve the problem, and so far it has not. I would love to have a relationship with my mother-in-law that is like a mother and daughter, that is built on respect, love, and affection. I'd like to explain a little bit as to why our relationship has not been the best throughout the years. Our relationship started when I started dating her eldest son. The relationship with her son was not a healthy relationship. My husband is a self-starter, a motivated man, and much of the attention that he should have gotten as a young man into adulthood was given to his younger brothers. There was also favoritism that was given to his younger brothers. Therefore, the relationship that my husband has with his mother is not healthy and has trickled down to my relationship with her as well. Although we have a strained relationship, I try to communicate with her in a positive fashion. I've created a PowerPoint presentation to share with you today on some effective and ineffective ways of communication. Let's take a look at that presentation now. Communication, effective ways of communicating. Power plays, feedback, and ineffective ways of communication are sarcasm and belt lining. Power plays and feedback are used in our relationship to help us discuss our differences in an open forum. These techniques help us to bring our problems to the forefront and to be able to discuss them openly, which is a positive aspect of communication. Power plays are often used to express my feelings and describe the behaviors of my mother-in-law, to which I do not agree. It also allows us to come up with some common ground. It allows us to give or receive an apology. It allows us to agree on aspects of our discussion or disagree, or it gives us a way to have a mutual agreement to just disagree. The other one is feedback. Feedback is also used in our relationship. We watch each other's verbal and nonverbal messages, and we respond according to that message, whether it be positive or negative feedback. The next line of communication would be ineffective communication. The first item would be sarcasm, and I am definitely sarcastic with my mother-in-law. I use this, not in every conversation that we have, but I use this line of communication when I am defending or I have a defensive mechanism that kicks in. The other ineffective line of communication which my mother-in-law uses, is belt lining. Belt lining is used by her when she says something that she knows that I cannot tolerate when it pertains to my husband or to my daughter. Now that I have shared some effective and ineffective communication techniques with you, I would like to share some techniques that may help us improve our lines of communication. Let's take a look at those let's look at those 2 ways of effective communication. Ways to improve our communication are through cooperation and non-judgmental. We can try to cooperate and understand one another and to work together for harmony for the family. This would help us to create a healthy relationship between my mother-in-law and myself, as well as my husband and his mother. The other lines of communication or ways that we can improve our communication would be non-judgmental. By using this approach, we can communicate with each other to decrease the tension of our relationship and to keep an open mind. We could also ask clarifying questions when we are in doubt and to recognize our own preconceived notions. I've just described to you my relationship with my mother-in-law, and I've provided examples of effective and ineffective communication, as well as 2 items of ways that I can improve our communication, and that would be through cooperation and being non-judgmental. I hope by using these 2 techniques it will help us improve our communication. I would like to thank you for allowing me to share another piece of my life with you, and it is my hope that you, through my examples, will be able to use these techniques through effective communication and cooperation and non-judgmental in any type of stressed relationships that you may have. Thank you again.